Hi, welcome back to my channel where I discuss everything American Girl. Hi everybody, so today I have a special opening of a rare doll that I really didn't think I was ever going to get, but once I saw her come up on eBay, I bidded for her, and I was really surprised that I actually was able to get this doll for a pretty great price. So let's get started. Alrighty, so this doll is going to be a beautiful number 50. So she is a doll that's going to have the Addie face mold. She's going to have, I believe she has a part in the middle of her hair and long layered beautiful dark hair. So I am really excited to see her in actuality in person. I think I saw her maybe a few times when I was at American Girl when she was available, but she wasn't available for very long, so that's why she's one of those rare Truly Me dolls that a lot of people do seek to get for their collections. So yeah, so I do have her here. I'm really excited to open her up, so let's get started. Alrighty, so I am really excited to open her up. I had some time from school to come down to my hometown and pick her up, so I never really thought I'd get this doll. I've always thought she's a very beautiful doll. I've seen a lot of individuals who have her in her collection, like on Instagram and things like that, but I just never thought I'd find the right one that I'd fall in love with instantly. Usually when I see her, a lot of people ask for oodles and oodles of money for her. And then she, to me, wasn't in the greatest condition. So that was kind of the reason why I didn't have her a lot of times in my, what do you call it? My doll kind of like wish list and things like that. I just didn't think I'd find a great version of her, you know? So I'm really excited to see her. There's a lot of tape in this particular box. There we go. Wow, there's a lot of tape. I'm like walking around trying to get tape removed. There we are. Okay, okay. Her. She's in red. Which is fascinating to me. Okie dokie, she's like in red, kind of like wrapping paper, which is really fascinating, but I do see that there seems to be bubble wrap with her too, so I'm going to try to gently take this off. Oh! I think she's here! She's so sweet! Oh my goodness! Okay, so her head is this direction, so let's gently take it off. Oh my god! Hello, sweetheart! Alright, so she has a bag over her, which is smart. Look at her! Oh my god! Alrighty, so here she is out of her box. So this is a bona fide number 50 that has a middle part and long layered hair with the Addie face mold. She's absolutely darling and beautiful in person. I really recommend, if you can find her, please grab her. I just literally, like when I took her out of her box, I literally gasped. She was just so beautiful. I love the fact that I have a bona fide number 50 from the doll, from the era that she came out in, which I'm guessing was like 2007, 2008, around there. I keep forgetting when this particular outfit was used during the My American Girl kind of era. But definitely, she is so beautiful in person. I remember kind of just being like, if I could find her, I would just go and get her, because so many people have been saying, so many collectors have always said how beautiful this doll was, and I will have to say she is absolutely darling. I am so surprised, again, how beautiful this doll is and how beautiful condition this doll really came in. So let me just show you a up close kind of pan or view of this beautiful number 50. Alrighty, so here she is up close and personal. So there she is with this beautiful sweet face. So you see she has a bona fide middle part, and her hair is actually very long. But yeah, she comes in her original outfit. I think it's a Just Like You outfit from, I cannot remember from this era. It was definitely during, I think, the My American Girl era. I cannot remember again from the top of my head when this outfit came out in, but it is a really cute, very versatile outfit from the My American Girl era of American Girl. I believe maybe 2010-ish, maybe this is when the doll was made. But yeah, she's absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love and adore this beautiful doll. So yeah, she's really breathtaking in person. Okie dokie, so I do remember when this outfit came out. It's the Real Me outfit, I believe that it's called. Came out from 2010 to 2012, so that's probably the era of when this particular doll was made. So yeah, so I'm really excited. She's definitely one of those rare dolls that was only available for a small amount of time. I love, again, the fact that I have a doll from that era that is literally pristine. I do not see a shine mark. I don't see anything wrong with her wig. It is literally perfection. So I wanted to turn her around just because I knew that she had layered hair, but I wasn't sure how long it really was. Just because, like I said, I've only seen very few amount of people that actually own her, at least for me, when I look on like AGIG or AGTube and trying to see what this doll looks like. So she's definitely one of those dolls that they do not have at the doll hospital anymore, but I just wanted to show you, like, look how beautiful her hair is. Alrighty, so look how long and sleek and beautiful her hair is. It is incredibly soft. It has like highlights of like brown, different types of brown tones in it, and it is nicely layered at the bottom, and it kind of like goes into like a point at the end. It is so beautiful. Her hair is darling. I've never kind of seen like this type of hair on this particular type of Truly Me doll. So I'm just like really like awestruck by her. She's so pretty. So I'm going to actually get my other doll, which is my number 1, and see and compare and contrast this beautiful doll next to her. Kind of see their differences and similarities. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, so here are comparisons between my number 50 and my number 1, as you can see. So they look like totally different dolls. Let's see, the first thing I kind of noticed is obviously their hair is very different. So my number 1 has beautiful textured hair. I absolutely love and adore it. It's still really soft and very beautiful to the touch. Same thing with my number 50. I just think it's really interesting that she has so many different highlights kind of in her hair compared to some other dolls that I've been around. Again, just it's very beautiful. I think the wig is absolutely amazing. I think both their wigs are actually amazing, but I just wanted to compare and contrast them because I'm not too sure when, so I'm guessing the doll to my left, which is my number 50, came out around 2010 to 2012 because of the outfit that she's wearing. And then my number 1, I do suspect that she came back from the doll hospital and had a whole head replacement and things like that. Because I can see like her face is a little narrower compared to my number 50. But I just wanted to kind of look and compare and contrast different Addy molds, especially the rare Truly Me Addy molds within the line. So to me, as that I've noticed, and I think this, I just want to like create content that, you know, if people ever find some of these dolls like out in the wild or in thrift stores and things like that, I want them to be able to be like, okay, here's a video that I could like kind of help kind of be able to see differences and be able to identify dolls a little faster compared to like going through, you know what I mean, hundreds of videos that are out there. But anywho, I just wanted to kind of compare and contrast these two absolutely darling, beautiful dolls. So the first thing I noticed is their skin tone is obviously different. With number 1, it's more of like a cool kind of tone, a darker cool tone. And then number 50 kind of has like, I don't I don't know, like her undertone is leaning a little more kind of like olivey orangey, which is really fascinating, and it's actually really beautiful in person. But I just think that's really interesting to see, again, the differences between these Addy molds, because there's always somebody that's out there that says, oh, they look so similar, every Addy mold looks the same. It's absolutely not true, and I'm here to disprove that. They are absolutely beautiful, each Truly Me Addy mold doll in the Truly Me line, very different from each other, and I just thought it'd be really cool to just, again, compare and contrast. So she has a bit of a cooler tone, that's my number 1 on the right, and number 50 kind of has more of like an orangey, olivey kind of like undertone compared to my number 1. Another thing with my number 1 is that, again, her face is a little, it's not as plump in, what do you call it, I think the cheeks area. She has a narrower kind of face, but I assume that's because she did come from the doll hospital, possibly, compared to my number 50, who probably has never been to the doll hospital. I don't think she ever has. She has the perfect chubbier face mold of the early 2000s, or early 2010s, which I absolutely love and adore, that era of doll making for Truly Me dolls and things like that. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to showcase. Their color of hair is a little different. I feel like number 1 has a little bit, it's a little darker. Of course, obviously their texture is a little different. One has textured hair, the other does not. But I absolutely adore, again, both of these beautiful dolls' hair. Absolutely beautiful, darling. If you can get a number 1, I really advise you to. She is just one of my favorite Truly Me dolls I've ever gotten in my collection. And number 50 is becoming one of my other favorites because she is so stinking beautiful. I cannot believe I actually have her in my collection. I never ever thought in a million years I'd ever find a perfect condition number 50 for my budget. So let me just kind of showcase their compare and contrast in front, or have a better view of them in person or up close. Alrighty, so here's my number 50. As you can see, she's so pretty. I love this outfit. I remember this outfit in the early 2010s. It was such a cute little versatile outfit, I feel. Oh, she's so pretty. Yeah, so she has feathered eyebrows, obviously. I gotta say, another difference I noticed between my number 1 and number 50 is their eye color. I feel like number 1's here, her eye color is a little darker. Just like a tad darker than number 50's eyes. I don't know if anyone can see that or it's picking up on camera, but that's just like one of the interesting things I've noticed. But yeah, I think they are absolutely darling and beautiful. Like I said, they're some of my favorite, absolutely favorite dolls from the Truly Me line. They're so beautiful. Again, I'm incredibly grateful to be able to find these dolls for such a great price. So yeah, one thing I will say my number 1 is I don't mean to have her not have any clothes on right now. I have been very busy in grad school, and I have an outfit picked out for her to wear, and I just every time I come home I have to do all these things, and I don't ever have time to change some of their clothes or put some new clothes on my beautiful number 1. So but yeah, here she is. She's absolutely darling. I absolutely love her, and she's gonna have her forever, her meat hairstyle intact for the rest of her life. She's just so pretty. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And then this is my beautiful number 50. So I am so glad, again, like I found this particular doll for such a good price. The seller did ask for around $400 for her, and I actually, I bidded low, or I gave my best offer pretty low, and I was surprised that we came to a pretty good, a reasonable price in the middle of both of our, prices. I'm always surprised when I when I offer a low amount of money to sellers nowadays, because I'm just like, well, I think you're asking for a lot, and they'll be like, oh, I want a lot of money because I know my doll's worth a lot of money. And you know, in the end, if somebody really wants to sell something, they will. And I just think that just take your shot. Like, if, it happens every once in a while. I do have the tendency, there's some sellers are just like, nope, I'm not going to sell to you because, you didn't want to pay, the buy it now price. And I'm always just trying to find a deal. in anything, but I got her for around $350, I will say. Now, don't get me wrong, that is a lot of money. It's a lot of money for this doll, and, you know, I had a few, I was really lucky. Like I said, I've been saving up some money to get some last Truly Me dolls that I've always wanted in my collection. And I didn't think, again, I never thought I was going to find this doll for under 400 bucks. I just really didn't want to spend that type of money on her. And I'm so glad, like, again, I found a compromise to where it was still, you know, it was a fair price for both of us. So I'm really proud of the doll I have. She's beautiful, and I'm so glad I did not pass up on her. She's literally flawless. I've never seen a 50 in such great condition, and I am absolutely in love with this doll. Alrighty, so here she is again, my number beautiful 50. I have not thought of a name for her yet. I have a list of names potentially for her, which are Zoe, Andrea, I have Aubrey. I'm just really kind of stuck what to name her. I'm going to definitely think long and hard about what to name this absolutely beautiful darling doll. So yeah, she's just really precious to me. I'm so, again, happy to include her in my collection. I cannot wait to spend more time with her. Right now I feel kind of bad because I'm going to be heading back to school. And so she's going to be staying at my parents' house. That's where my collection resides right now. I wish she could come with me. I usually would take her with me, but I'm going to keep her here because I feel like it's safer here for her. Possibly when I get my own place. I'm going to get my own place next semester. I will possibly take some of my dolls with me, so I will... Yeah, that'd be really interesting. But right now, they're going to stay with the majority of my collection, which is at my parents' house. So they have their own room to themselves. It's great. It's wonderful. I love it. So yeah, so again, I'm really lucky to be able to have my dolls in a safe, great area of my parents' house and things like that. So yeah, that's where the doll room is. Yeah, so here she is again. She's just so pretty. I cannot just, like, I am such in amazement that I found her. Again, I really thought she was not going to be a doll in my collection because I just could not find the perfect one for the perfect price, and I'm so glad I have her in my collection. She's beautiful, 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 and I really recommend, if you can find her for a good price, she's really just jaw-droppingly beautiful. I absolutely adore and love her. Alrighty everybody, so that's going to be it for my video. So thank you again for watching my opening video of number 50. I do hope to create more content on my YouTube channel. Like I said, I've been pretty busy with school, but I do hope to get back into it pretty soon. So thank you again for watching, and if you have any suggestions for what you'd like to see from my channel, please let me know in the comments. So thank you everybody, and we hope to see each other really, really soon again. Bye everybody!